Sylvia Saber with OPTV Global Headlines. Starting with the top international stories for the day. United States will keep around 650 soldiers in Afghanistan to provide security for diplomats after the main American military force completes withdrawal. Several hundred additional American forces will also remain at the Kabul airport, potentially until September, to assist Turkish troops providing security. US President Joe Biden promised Afghan leader Ashraf Ghani strong support during a White House meeting but made clear that he was not planning to slow the US troop withdrawal. Mr. Biden has met Afghan President Ashraf Ghani and his former political foe Abdullah at the White House, where he called on Afghans to decide the future of their country at the last US troops pack up after 20 years of war. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's meeting with the occupied Kashmir leadership was nothing but a drama to revive New Delhi's international image. Pakistan's Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Modi had met with Kashmir's leaders for the first time since the region's semi-autonomy was revoked, as he called for measures to speed up elections for the territory now under direct rule. Palestinian mourners have called for a change of government as they marched through Hebron for the funeral of one of President Mahmoud Abbas's most prominent critics, who died after he was arrested by security forces. Thousands of people accompanied Nizar Banat's coffin through the streets of occupied West Bank city. Up next, we have the national updates. The Chief of Army Staff, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, has on Friday called on Chief of Defense German Army, His Excellence General Eberhard Zorn, during an official visit to Germany. During the meeting, matters of mutual interest, regional security situation, mutual cooperation and defense, and security domain and bilateral cooperation in various fields were discussed, ISPR said. 5 soldiers of the Frontier Corps were martyred in a terrorist attack in Sangan area of Balochistan's Sibi district. The ISPR said a search operation was also in progress to block the escape routes of the terrorists and apprehend the perpetrators. Prime Minister Imran Khan has said that Pakistan will seal its border if the Taliban take over Afghanistan through military force. He remarked that Pakistan has emphasized to the Taliban to not pursue the option of military victory, as it would lead to a protracted civil war. Pakistanis traveling abroad can now receive Pfizer jabs. According to the National Command and Operations Center, those Pakistanis who intend to travel to Saudi Arabia on work visa or to travel to any other destination of the world on work visa before July 26 can receive Pfizer vaccine jabs. Pakistani police has punished the first person under the Protection of Parents Ordinance 2021, sentencing him to a 1 month in jail and a Rs 50,000 fine for maltreating his parents. Deputy Commissioner Muzaffargarh also ordered SHO Civil Lines to get the house vacated from the accused and handed over to his parents. Up next, we have the health updates. The COVID-19 pandemic claimed 36 more lives in Pakistan over the past 24 hours, pushing the nationwide death toll to 22,188. The National Command and Operations Center said that the COVID-19 infection rate was recorded at 1.99, with a total of 935 new cases of the virus emerging in the country. Around 2,000 people were injected with fake COVID-19 vaccines in Mumbai. Police in Kolkata said nearly 500 people may have been given counterfeit jabs across the city. 10 people have been arrested, including 2 doctors at a private hospital in the financial hub, according to the officials. Pakistan is likely to receive Modern's mRNA 1273 corona vaccine doses in the coming months through COVAX, the World Health Organization's global shared vaccine program. There has so far been no confirmation on when and how doses of the double-dose vaccine would be provided to Pakistan. Up next, we have the business updates. A 47% increase was witnessed in Pakistan's information technology exports, going up to $1.9 billion from July till May in fiscal year 2020 to 2021, according to the State Bank of Pakistan. The central bank data showed IT exports increased 59% year-on-year to $200 million in May. The Financial Action Task Force has decided to keep Pakistan on its grey list while recognizing the country's efforts and progress in combating terror financing. International body wants the country to counter money laundering. In response, Federal Minister Hamad Azhar Friday said after fulfilling 26 out of 27 points, FATF hands over new 7-point action plan to Pakistan. Up next, we have the updates on science and technology. Chinese researchers have unveiled an ancient skull that could belong to a completely new species of human. The specimen named Dragon Man represents a human group that lived in East Asia at least 146,000 years. The team has claimed it is our closest evolutionary relative among known human species of ancient human. Billionaire Richard Branson's spaceship company Virgin Galactic has received approval from the US Aviation Safety Regulator to fly people to space. The approval from the Federal Aviation Administration comes at a critical time for Branson as his space venture faces off against Amazon.com founder Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin, and Tesla Inc. boss Elon Musk's SpaceX.
That's all from this bulletin. For more updates, do stay with us and keep watching OPTV Global.